Yo, what up everyone? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. Today I'm going to be going over my Asia and Pacific regional final qualifiers for the World Cup, basically, and the predictions that go into it. So, a little background on the players. We got Zigzag, Liro, Kirania, Eamon, representing the Pacific division, basically, and they've pretty much got slotted into a group, which is, I guess, is no surprise because they kind of want to keep the diversity there in the World Cup. And then in the other group, we have May Potato, Sheena, Spaghetti, and Angelo. And yeah, kind of splitting the Asia and the Pacific into the two groups. And I think that's what everybody kind of expected to happen. Um, so I know Zigzag's been grinding a lot. He's mainly an NMPZ player, as he does mention on his channel a lot. And he's getting better at moving, I will say, from watching his videos. Liro, I guess, is more so an unknown player in the community. He does frequent Twitch streams quite often. He's quite good at both NM and NMPZ. He did say his preferred mode was NM. Kirania, very good player, as you guys know. He is currently sitting quite high on the leaderboard, I do believe, in multiplayer, and has been peaked as high as first in the world on ranked duels. So he's definitely something to look out for. And Eamon as well, very good player. And he's quite good at no move and NMPZ as well. I would say out of the four, Eamon might be the best moving player, although it is quite close. I think Oscar's made some strides, and Liro is quite good as well. But I would say, like, most Australians and New Zealanders, at least, are not really known for their moving. Or I don't know why that's a trend, but that's just in general, I feel like. All right, and then we got, on the Asia side, we got May Potato, Sheena, Spaghetti, and Angelo. May Potato, I would say, is the most balanced player out of the four. I think he's quite good at all three modes. And, you know, it could definitely help him out in certain situations. Sheena, probably the best moving, I would say, and no move player in the group. I do know that he struggles, or so he says, in NMPZ. Spaghetti, of course, is quite good at no move as well, I do believe, and some moving, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then Angelo is good at no move in NMPZ. He used to stream on Twitch as well. Has a lot of world records on the Plunkett site, and yeah, he's pretty well known in the community. All right, so let's just go straight into the predictions here after that brief background. So I have the the Oceania group playing first, it looks like. And then I have it set up so the Asia group plays second. I don't know who's going first on Friday and who's going second on Saturday, but yeah, we can just flip these around, of course, as we go. Let me move the cam down, of course, but here we go. So, between Zigzag and Kirania here, I think I lean more Zigzag here. I think he's probably better at moving, in my opinion. No move, I would say Kirania's and Zigzag are probably even or so. And then I give Zigzag the edge on NMPZ. So I would say it could be a 2-1 Oscar if Kirania can pull out the NM and Zigzag wins the moving. I think Zigzag will win the NMPZ, so I'll take Zigzag 2-1. All right. Moving into this, Liro and Eamon. Looks like we got a good matchup here, I would say. I think they're pretty well balanced. I think the moving game could be a big thing here, and whoever wins that could be likely to 2-0 even with the momentum. And I think Liro could win here, so I'm going to take a Liro 2-0. Eamon and Kirania, I think, should be an interesting match. I probably give Eamon the edge in moving. Compared to Kirania, so he can probably take that first game off of him. And maybe Kirania wins the no move, and then on the NMPZ, it's just going to come down to, you know, whoever's able to plunk better, I guess, and distinguish countries. So I would probably say in Eamon, 2-1 here is what I'm leaning towards. Liro and Kirania, I will take a Liro 2-1. So I have Kirania losing all three games, it looks like, and losing in 2-1 fashion in all of them. Don't know how that's going to play out, really, but we'll see. Eamon and Zigzag is going to be an interesting one. I will probably lean Zigzag here, in a 2-0 fashion. I think he's definitely improved in his moving game, and I think he could pull out a moving game here against Eamon. And then Lero versus Zigzag, I think this could be the big decider. My personal opinion, I have Lero going first in the group, so I will take him 2-0 here. And yeah, interesting predictions. I'm not sure what other YouTubers have predicted. I briefly watched Snail's video, so I kind of saw what he was going for, and I think his is quite different from mine. So yeah. All right, moving into the Asia side of the bracket, or the Asia group rather. We got May Potato versus Sheena. I think Sheena is probably a bit of a stronger moving player, but really anything can happen. May Potato's quite good at moving, actually, from what I've seen. But I think Sheena probably wins no move here. So if Sheena's able to take the first game, I think he might take the second game as well. So I'm going to take him in a 2-0 fashion. Spaghetti versus Angelo. I'm going to take Angelo 2-1. I think he has a bit more experience on him in no move and NPZ. And watching him in Zigzag games on the channel, he was actually playing quite well. So in terms of moving games, rather. Or maybe that was on Finbar's channel. But on one of them, he was playing quite well, and I was pretty impressed. Sheena here. I think I'm going to take a 2-1. Maybe just a 2-0 here, actually, because I think he can win both the moving and the NM. And then the Battle of Japan here, Spaghetti versus Sheena. I'm going to take a Spaghetti here in an upset 2-1. So, I mean, you got to pick an upset every once in a while. Angelo versus May Potato. I think this is going to be interesting. I'm going to take May Potato in a 2-1 fashion here. And then in this last game, I could definitely see Spaghetti or May Potato winning. Let's take May Potato here in a 2-1 fashion. And I'm actually, I actually kind of lean more towards Angelo here, maybe. Let's take Angelo here. And, yeah, let's run with that. And that would make Sheena, I believe, the winner of the group with 2. Angelo also has 2, but I believe Sheena would be up on game difference there. And then Spaghetti and May Potato are even, I do believe. Unless I'm doing my math wrong. No, Spaghetti would be up 1, so he would be 3rd in this group. May Potato is 4th. Sheena is 1st, and Angelo is 2nd. And then in the Pacific group, Lero is 1st. I believe Oscar is 2nd here. Eamon in 3rd. And then we got Karani in 4th. So those are my predictions. The Europe predictions obviously did not go well. I will say that. Like, it was pretty poor from my side. So, yeah, I'm clearly not the best predictor, but we'll see what happens. I'm not too familiar with Spaghetti and, like, I guess Lero's game in general. Everyone else, I feel like I know decently well, I guess. Maybe Angelo as well, but I guess we'll see. But anyway, that would put Eamon versus Spaghetti in the last chance game. And I have Eamon winning this one and qualifying for the World Cup. And I think this could be tightly contested, I will say. But I'm going to take Eamon in a 3-1 fashion. I think it could go 3-2 as well. It's really tough to predict, but I'm going to take an Eamon 3-1 here. All right, final day, moving into it. Let's fix this bracket up a little bit, of course. We won't have this. And we won't have this. This as well. All right. So, we have, I believe it will be first seed, so Lero playing the second seed, which is Angelo. So Lero versus Angelo here on the top. I don't know how they're going to do the order, but it could be like this. Lero versus Angelo here on the top, if my predictions hold true. And then we got Oscar versus Sheena on the bottom. So that should be an interesting match. All right. So what do we got here? Let's see. I'm going to make these yellow because they have not been scored yet. And yeah, I'm going to take... This is a really tough match. I think I'm going to go to the bottom one first. I think everybody... Most people that I've seen have said Sheena is the favorite just because of his advantage on moving. And I do think that could be the case. But I kind of want to pull for my boy Oscar here. So I'm going to take Zigzag in a 3-2 fashion. He's going to win on the NMPZ. He obviously has a strength there, and I think he can pull it out. Now, Angelo versus Lero is definitely a tough one. Two more unknown players in my eyes. I don't really know their playstyle too well. I know they kind of have similar strengths in terms of their modes that they're good at. But I think from what I saw, both of them were quite competent in moving. So I think this really could be a crapshoot, and this could go to 5 games as well. So I think I'm going to take Lero in a 3-2 fashion here, and we're going to have an all-Aussie final. And, you know, I didn't think I was going to do this when I first started the video, but yeah, we're going to take Zigzag 3-1. And I think he's going to pull out victorious, and Zigzag's going to win. And we're going to see a video entitled How I Won the Asia Pacific Regional Qualifiers for the GeoGuessr World Cup. And yeah, I mean, these predictions could be very wrong. They could be very right. Who knows at the end of the day. But quick recap here. We got Lero in first in Group A, Zigzag second, Eamon third, Kirania fourth. And then in Group B, we got Sheena first, Angelo second, Spaghetti third, and May Potato fourth. And we have Eamon winning the last chance game 3-1. And in the final bracket, we got Lero winning 3-2 against Angelo, and Zigzag winning 3-2 against Sheena. And then in the final, we got Zigzag winning 3-1. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, what your predictions are, of course. And these picks could be very wrong, as I prefaced, but we'll see. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.